Ever struggled to park in complete darkness? Or felt unsafe entering your garage at night? What if one simple solar upgrade could fix it forever? No wiring, no bills. Welcome back! Today, discover the top 7 best solar lights for driveways and garages 2026 to boost safety, brightness, and savings. Check links below. At number 7 is WdtPro Glass Panel. A single weak solar panel can quietly ruin the whole feeling of safety around your driveway, and most people only realize it after dark. The WdtPro Glass Panel feels like a different class altogether, turning weak, fading solar lighting into steady, all-night brightness with its high-efficiency glass surface that charges faster and holds power longer, even in cloudy weather. It solves a real frustration seen in many solar lights for driveways and garages, 2026, random dimming and short runtime, by pairing a 2,500 mAh battery with a 3,500 lumen COB-LED burst that reacts instantly to motion up to 60 feet. Compared to basic plastic panel alternatives, it delivers sharper clarity and wider coverage, though it does feel slightly heavier during installation. Still, that extra build quality brings stability and long-term reliability, reducing those annoying dead zone moments. In real use, it feels like upgrading from uncertainty to calm control every time night falls over your home. On number 6 is FAXBOX 336 LED. A dark driveway at night doesn't just hide space, it hides uncertainty, and that's where weak lighting becomes a real problem. The FAXBOX 336 LED cuts straight through that issue with a burst of 336 ultra-bright LEDs that instantly flood garages, paths, and yards with wide, even illumination. In the world of top 7 best solar lights for driveways and garages 2026, many lights struggle with blind spots or delayed response, but this one reacts fast through its motion sensor, switching on exactly when movement appears. Compared to smaller 120 to 200 LED solar wall lights, it delivers far stronger coverage, though the brightness can feel slightly intense for compact areas. The rugged 4-head design also lets you angle light where shadows usually hide. Solar charging keeps it wire-free and efficient after daylight exposure. When night arrives, it doesn't just brighten the space, it removes hesitation from every step outside the home. At number 5 is MDCMDCM 2,400 mAh. A weak solar light battery can ruin an entire night's security, and most people only notice it when the driveway goes dark halfway through. The MDCMDCM 2,400 mAh unit steps in with a steady energy reserve that actually holds charge through the night, solving a common issue seen in many solar lights for driveways and garages 2026, where power drops too early. With its 2,400 mAh lithium battery and efficient solar panel, it stores enough daytime energy to support bright 3,000 lumen output and motion-triggered bursts without sudden dimming. Compared to smaller 1,800 mAh systems, it lasts noticeably longer, though it still depends heavily on strong sunlight for full performance. In comparison to basic entry-level models, it feels more stable during continuous evening use. The motion sensor adds practical control, reducing unnecessary drain. When darkness falls, it doesn't feel like a gamble anymore. It feels like your outdoor space finally stays consistently alive through the night. At number 4 is JAYNLT Y-5200Watt. A shocking truth most people miss is that darkness around a driveway doesn't just reduce visibility, it quietly weakens the feeling of safety every time you arrive home. That's exactly where the JAYNLT Y-5200Watt steps in like a full-scale upgrade in the world of top 7 best solar lights for driveways and garages 2026, turning large outdoor spaces into a near-daylight experience with its massive 520,000 lumen output and 320 high-intensity LED beads. The problem many users face is uneven lighting and dead zones, but its 220-degree wide-angle beam spreads light evenly across up to 3,000 square feet, removing those hidden corners. Compared to smaller 200 to 300 watt solar streetlights, it feels like a jump into commercial-grade territory, though its size may be overkill for compact homes. The motion sensor and multi-mode control add flexibility for real usage, switching between security bursts and steady glow. In the end, it doesn't just illuminate space, it completely redefines how night feels outside your home. On number 3 is Peasur 140 LED. A dark driveway doesn't just hide space, it quietly changes how safe your home feels the moment the sun disappears. The Peasur 140 LED steps in with a surprisingly strong punch for its size, using 140 focused LEDs to erase those shadowy fence lines, garage edges, and narrow walkways that usually make nighttime movement uncomfortable. In real use across solar lights for driveways and garages, 2026, the biggest complaint is uneven lighting. But this unit tackles that with a wide 180-degree spread and a motion sensor that instantly shifts from low glow to full brightness when someone approaches. Compared to basic 60 to 100 LED fence lights, it clearly delivers fuller coverage, though it's not built for large open areas or street-level illumination. The 3 lighting modes give flexibility for different moods, from soft background glow to full security burst. When everything goes still outside, it turns darkness into something readable, predictable, and far less unsettling. At number 2 is EMANER 2-pack. A dark driveway at night doesn't just hide space, it quietly changes how safe a home feels when you step outside. The EMANER 2-pack flips that experience fast, turning uncertainty into clear visibility the moment motion is detected with its instant response lighting system and 2,200 mAh battery backup. In the world of top 7 best solar lights for driveways and garages, 2026, many users complain about lights fading too early or missing coverage in key corners. But this setup handles those weak points with 3 flexible modes: dim all-night glow, motion-boosted brightness, or full security burst. Compared to basic single-mode solar wall lights, it feels more adaptive, though it's still best suited for small to medium outdoor areas rather than large open spaces. The dual-pack advantage is where it really helps, covering 2 entry points without extra wiring or cost. When night falls, it doesn't just light your home. It quietly removes doubt from every step outside. Now moving to the last one is Ensenior IP65. A sudden power cut outside the home can make even familiar spaces feel unfamiliar, and that's exactly where outdoor lighting matters most. The Ensenior IP65 solar floodlight brings a strong, controlled presence to that problem, using a 3-head adjustable design that spreads light across a wide 270-degree angle, reducing those hidden corners that often stay ignored in typical setups. In the context of Top 7 Best Solar Lights for Driveways and Garages 2026, many users struggle with narrow coverage or slow motion response, but this unit reacts quickly with a 180-degree sensor reaching up to 75 feet, instantly shifting brightness when movement is detected. Compared to basic single-head solar wall lights, it feels far more flexible, though its battery capacity is more suited for standard residential use rather than very large outdoor areas. The IP65 rating adds weather resistance for rain and dust, making it dependable through changing seasons. When darkness arrives, it doesn't just shine. It quietly restores clarity to every outdoor step. WdtPro Glass Panel wins because it delivers the most balanced performance in solar lights for driveways and garages, 2026. Its glass solar panel charges more efficiently than plastic alternatives, giving steadier all-night brightness without sudden drops. Unlike ultra-bright options like JAYNLT or wide flood systems like Ensenior, it focuses on consistent, everyday reliability. Motion response is smooth, battery usage is stable, and durability is strong. While others are either too powerful or too limited, WDT Pro offers dependable lighting that fits real home driveway and garage needs perfectly every night. So guys, this was the video about the top 7 best solar lights for driveways and garages 2026. All the links are given in the description. Do check them out. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you.